Willie D live.
What's up, family? Donald Trump, your president, says Iran will be wiped completely off the map if it tries to retaliate against him and assassinate him. Yeah, even though he just went over there and killed them people's leader, he said that, yeah, I did it, but if you try to kill me, I'm gonna kill everybody. Yeah. He went as far as signing a document that he says gives instructions or leaves instructions to, I don't know, whoever's going to supposedly carry out the mission. Yeah, check it out.
I'm signing this, and I'm unhappy to do it, but I really have not so much choice because we have to be strong and firm, and I hope that it's not going to have to be used in any great measure at all. It'd be great if we could have a Middle East and maybe a world at total peace. We don't want to be tough on Iran. We don't want to be tough on anybody, but they just can't have a nuclear weapon.
Mr. President, are you going to engage in conversations with your counterpart in Iran?
I would.
And why say that you're unhappy to sign it if it's Iran and their proxies who have threatened to retaliate against you and your team by killing you guys for taking out Soleimani?
Well, they haven't done that, and that would be a terrible thing for them to do. Not because of me. If they did that, they would be obliterated. That would be the end. I've left instructions. If they do it, they get obliterated. There won't be anything left. And they shouldn't be able to do it. And Biden should have said that, but he never did. I don't know why. Lack of intelligence, perhaps. But he never said it.
Mr. President, when you said if they do it, they get obliterated. Just to be clear, you're talking about if Iran made an attempt on your life.
Yeah, that would be called total obliteration.
He said it's not because of him. It's absolutely because of him and his ego. That's all of this is about. Him and his ego. Now, I'm not saying that he's calling the shots. I'm saying his posturing, way he talks and all of that stuff. Because we know he ain't really calling the shots. Oh, it's the same people who's been calling the shots are the same families who's been calling the shots for the past couple hundred years are the same people who's calling the shots now. Yeah. All of this stuff about he's going to obliterate Iran, I don't see China and Russia allowing that to happen. I don't see that happening. Because you got to think, if he can do it to one, he can do it to the next. And that's why a lot of those countries ganged up on him when he tried to overtake Greenland. They were like, man, he take Greenland, what's next? What's going to stop him from coming for another country? He was already threatening Canada. And Canada, y'all better be careful because y'all ain't off the hook. It's like, stop playing defense and start playing offense. Because you're sitting back just waiting on him to attack, waiting on him when he get a little whim, and he get a wild hair, and then he decides that he wants to ride on you. What are you going to do? Just going to sit there and wait on him to ride on you? Yeah. Now, here's something to think about, fam. I know some of you have given some great thought as to what a world without Donald Trump would be like. And you don't care how he checks out of here. You don't care if he chokes on a McNugget or he slip and fall on a banana or Iran takes him out. You don't care how it go down. You just want him done. You want him dead. Well, let me explain something to you. If, this is a big if, but if Iran was successful in killing that dude, and America or his people take his words seriously and actually try to execute those words. If they are successful and they do wipe Iran off the map, the only way they would be able to do that is by way of nuclear weapons. If the United States uses nuclear weapons on Iran, World War III will have effectively started. What I'm trying to tell you, fam, is if Donald Trump is assassinated by Iran, if he dies, there's a good likelihood you're going to die too. Now, that's the sad truth. This is why you can't give people that kind of power. You can't give people that type of power. See, we're in the United States, and just like they sent a bunch of bombs and stuff over there so that they could get at disrupt the lives of Iranians and go in and kill their leader. That's what it'll take in most cases to get over here and do the same thing. It's not going to be pretty, fam. It is not going to be pretty. And this is why you cannot elect maniacs and sociopaths. You cannot put them in power like that. You cannot give maniacs that type of power. Donald Trump ain't much different from Hitler. If he could, he would order people to concentration camps. Yeah, he already is ordering people to concentration camps. And people are dying. It's just not being broadcast. And it doesn't sound as horrific as putting people in gas chambers, Doesn't sound, but that don't mean it's not equally deadly, because dead is dead no matter what the method is. I heard him talk about Biden. He said, maybe he's, it's a lack of intelligence or whatever. People who are always questioning someone else's intelligence, no matter what level of intelligence they have, they're not as intelligent as they think they are. This is why they constantly rely on intelligence remarks to make their points. I do believe that Barack Obama and Joe Biden is baked into Donald Trump's conversations. He can't form a sentence without talking about Barack Obama or Joe Biden. And let me tell you this too. The ones who put this idea in his head are the same ones who are planning it. I want you to think about that. The same people who put this idea of assassination in Donald Trump's head are the same ones who are planning it. Take it like you want. No more talk.